Hello Magic fans, I'm Beef and welcome back to another standard gameplay video. So towards the end of any standard meta, or more accurately before the new one comes out, I often go looking through results of tournaments. A lot of them are put up on obviously various MTG arena websites or Magic websites, and look for interesting decks. And I found this deck, and I've seen the similar things played before, but what I liked about this deck is piloted by Fabrizio Almeida at a event in Austria, and on the website it says there, I don't know if it's top 4 or only 4 people, but 3 of them were Is It Cauldron, and then there was this one. This one came second. Obviously, Is It Cauldron won. But I do like looking at decks that can go up against Is It Cauldron, because no one likes Is It Cauldron, and hopefully in about a week, ban-ins will help solve that. So what is it? It is a 4-colour control deck, and that might seem a tough one to pull off, 4 colours, but it's not really. Basically, it revolves around a lot of cards we've seen before, as well as Jesco Revelation from Tarkir, which I don't think I've played, but it's a 7-mana instant, and return target spell or permanent to its owner's hand. Then Jesco Revelation deals 4 damage to any target. Create 2 1/1 white monk creature tokens with prowess. Draw 2 cards, gain 4 life. That is a hell of a lot for 7. Reminds me of Magma Opus from Strixhaven, which does something similar. But what's interesting is the return target spell or permanent. It's not non-land, so you can bounce your opponent's land, or if they play a spell, you can use a pseudo counter spell, then removal, or go straight face, get a ball presence, draw 2 cards, gain 4 life. Really, really powerful. And then the deck is running 1 copy of Curse Recalled In from Dustmourn, 4-mana artifact. When we cast an instant sorcery spell, we put a time counter on the artifact. Then if there are 7 or more time counters on it, remove those counters and it deals 20 to us, which kills us. This is a reference to The Ring. You watch the videotape, and then in 7 days you die. The 7 counters obviously reflecting those days. But then we can tap it, and when we cast an instant sorcery spell this turn, and next one we copy that spell. So obviously if we copy a Jesco Revelation, it's most likely game over. Then else deck, we've got Inevitable Defeat, also from Tarkir. 4-mana instant, can't be countered, exile target non-land permanent. Its controller loses 3 life, and we gain 3 life. So it is basically a exile with a Lightning Helix. Speaking of, we have Lightning Helix. Then we've got 3 steps ahead for counterspell and card draw, No More Lies for counterspell, Consult with Star Charts for card draw, Get Lost for removal, Stock Up for card draw, only 1 stock up, 1 spit up for a board wipe, Day of Judgment for a bigger board wipe, The End for targeted removal, and it can help get troublesome things out of our opponent's deck. And then topping the curve, if we haven't won by just going to face with Lightning Helixes and Jesco Revelation, or if our opponent hasn't, just give up by getting loads of things countered and removed, we do have Marang River Regent, only 2 copies. We can pay Coil and Catch for 4 as an instant, draw 3 cards and discard a card, or more likely we are paying 6 to put down a big 6/7 flying beta, and when it enters, we return after 2 other target non-land permanents to our owner's hand, so we can clear our opponent's board. Mana base is obviously a mishmash. We only have, I think, 2 black cards with The End and Inevitable Defeat, so there's not a huge amount of black mana. It's mostly blue and white with a couple of red and, let's say, black sprinkled in. So a really, really fun deck, really, really powerful. Oh, so we do have a sideboard as well, just to help out. I've not crafted the 1 copy of Sphinx Will Have Won a Word now. I'm not going to use a mythic wild card on a card that I'd have never even heard of before. So if you do want to do that, obviously this can help with against graveyard decks or aggro decks as well. So bear that in mind. It's really, really fun. It's really powerful. Games aren't quick, obviously, as controlling decks usually aren't. But I really enjoy it. Thank you for Fabrizio Almeida for playing it in a tournament. You came second, but that's pretty good against Is It Cauldron. I'd like to give a shout out to my patrons. They are Arcadius, Mihal, Thomas, and Adrian. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you everyone else for your support. And I'll see you all in the gameplay. We go first. Oh, with some removal and then some card draw. Although we do need blue mana. Ooh. Yeah, maybe this wasn't a keep, but hopefully we can draw something blue. What do they take? Well, that will let us play the Pyre. Well, we can get blue for the pyre. What is that? Fair enough. Let us stock up. We'll get a consult and then I think a 3 steps ahead. There's the Lord Skidder. I think we get lost the Skitter. Oh, they don't attack with the looter. Yeah, we'll keep one of those. And let's just do it now. I go a looting. Or rummaging. I think looting is draw then discard and rummage is discard then draw. I can't entirely remember. They've got another Lord Skitter. Why on the rat? The thing most likely to be able to get removed. We do need one of our sweepers. Well, I think we play Start in Town. And we hold up 3 steps ahead. But most likely, we just consult. They are in blue, so they might have counter spells. Yeah, and we are going to take a reasonable size hit. For 6. Well, do they have a counter spell? They do not. Day of Judgment. And, well, inevitable defeat. That's 4. Well, I think I still think they have a counter. They do not. We'll just hold up Lightning Helix, gain some life back. They just like a rat deck, but then they had a fairy shapeshifter. Let's get rid of you. Well, there's a revelation. 3, and we can... Let's shock that in. And see what they do. So we'll bounce you, 4 damage to you. Is this where they have a counter? No. There's definitely a stick though. I particularly want more lands. Well, there's another consult. No, thank you. Let's just stay back. We can inevitable defeat something if you want to. Let's take out the rock crawler. We're back up to 20, and let's just consult. We can't kick it, but we do have obviously another one in hand. Do we get another revelation? I think we do. Well, let's just split up. Obviously, they are going to get some left over. Oh. Oh, because obviously no damage was dealt to it. And we probably just consult again. And our opponent scoops. Yeah, control's just really, really annoying. Opponent goes first, but I like this hand. A few tap lands, but it's not the end of the world. So Val do. I think we keep that because with consult and stock up, we can hit good things. Let's just take that out before they can commit a crime. Ooh. Let's just stock up then. Marang River Regent and a No More Lies. Oh, it's Tanuk. Well, I think we have to take that out. Well, that's a big problem. Let us just consult on their turn then. We are about to take a decent sized chunk of hits though. We need it. Ideally, a sweep would be good. We can bounce a Tail of the Pigs next turn with the River Regent, but it will cost us 3 life. I think we've got to do this. And then we can still consult, but unkicked. Get lost. Well, that's better then. Well, let's just have Judgment. And we'll play a Verge so we can get lost something if we need to. So we don't want to bounce that. Okay, let's get this down. Bounce a count on luck and one of the maps. There's the count on luck again. Well, do we just take out that count on luck? I think we do. And we can still hold up a consult. Mono red's going to be hard to deal 7 in a turn. Not impossible. But not massively easy. Now we need multiple torture towers. What do they have in hand? So they did have enough, yeah. Fair play to them. Curse Recording and Jeskai Revelation. We can't double up the Jeskai Revelation this turn, but we can next turn. They get another Torture Tower. It's exactly the same as happened last time. You can go. You can go there. You can go. You can go there. And we draw a new hand. And they're dead anyway. Not that it matters. We go first. Well, with an okay hand. You need double blue for 3 steps and Marang. But we do apparently have drawn all our Goddess Shrines. Well, me thinks me going to counter that. Do they play a land first? Yes, they're lands. They do not. Ember Heart Challenger. Well, let's just line in Helix you while we can quite easily kill you. We need more lands. So do they, admittedly. Because we don't have double blue yet. We do have double black. We will do it at instant speed. We'll do this because then we can get more out. Oh, good. A Screaming Nemesis. Still no double blue. Well, if they find land, we can take out Screaming Nemesis with inevitable defeat. Otherwise, we'll just take out you. Wow. I think we 3 steps ahead. As a draw, so since we don't actually have a regular blue either, we'll discard a Get Lost. We'll hold up our other Get Lost. There's the third land. Here comes the Nemesis. There goes the Nemesis. Untap land. Ah. Oh, we can get it down. No. Day of Judgment, I think, goes. At least we can get lost. The next Screaming Nemesis, because obviously we know they have. Not drawn any of our stock ups or consult with star charts. They can shock it in response, which would be an issue. Yeah, probably shouldn't have done that. Because now we can't gain life. Which probably is a bit of an issue. Well, there's another land. Do we do it again? Wow, they're flooding out a bit. Come on, do it again. Come on. One last time. No. Well, we are going to just go Revelation. We'll bounce a land, deal 4 to you. We know they have a shock. Yeah, I think I'm going to regret timing against that Screaming Nemesis. There's another Revelation. These monks do have prowess. Well, let's see if we can get our prowess count up a bit. Curse recording. And I think we can't pay the curse recording this turn. We'll take another consult. Like, we have a bizarre shortage of blue lands. It's very weird. Which Stalker Frenzy is only against creatures? They always have another one. Yeah, I messed up with my timing earlier. Her opponent goes first. We've got an okay hand. Let's get down Sacred Foundry first. And then we'll get down the River Pyre Verge. Well, we can't pay the ward. What have you got that you shocked in a multiversal passage for? Goodbye. We'll play out a you. And we probably just consult. Let's take another Meticulous Archive. Well, another Meticulous defeat, Inevitable defeat's pretty good. We do have to shock this in. We'll take out the area list. They don't have Child Mage's Rescue. I think we'll keep another land. We'll take 2. And we'll just go face with you. What are they not playing? That, apparently. Let's take out one of you. Yeah, no Child Mage's Rescue is weird. Or nothing at all, really. An armoured armadillo. And we probably counter and then draw 2, discard 1. Let's get rid of the end. Oh, Shelter by Ghost, everyone's favourite. You get untapped. If we play out the... If you play out the Marang River Regent and bounce the Scavenger, they'll just play the Scavenger and Shelter by Ghost it. I think we just hold up Inevitable Defeat. Okay. We don't have to pay no ward. And now we get down a big beta. Would love to find Jeskai Revelations. Well, that's not the end of the world, because we can just remove it. Well, we can't. We could bounce the Sheltered by Ghosts. Yeah. They attack. We bounce a Sheltered by Ghosts. Get the River Regent back. that one. Do 4 to their face. Then obviously we block with the River Regent to kill the Curiosity. We could bounce if we wanted to, but there's no point. We go first. Need red mana. But if we draw another land, we can draw with the River Regent. Oh, there's another land, and there's red mana. I'm going to play out the Verge, because I have a feeling they might have a hasty creature. Being in mono red. Although the sleeve suggests green. Okay. We'll just hold up or get lost. Lightning Strike? The blazes are you. I'll play you and hold up another get lost. If I have another Brazen Scourge. Oh, they're just a hasty boys. There's no point taking those out, really. Although if they go all in on one, I will. So is that next turn? Let's take out you. Well, we can either draw with the River Regent or inevitable defeat. Or we do that. I expect them to play out the Empire Challenger. We are down to 14. That's annoying. I would have liked that untapped. But yeah, we can hold up. Inevitable defeat. It exile, so they don't get to do the draw thingy. Or exile the thingy. Why didn't they play out the Challenger? Smart. Well, I think we just play out the Regent. Bounce both their tokens. And we've got a big boy in the way. And they scoop.